everybody, and welcome back to 3-2 Brew. Today we're going to be taking a little bit trip down memory lane a bit to probably about 2-3 months ago. I played a mono green Ponza deck, and that's what this is. So this is going to be mono green Ponza, and I'm running with the Oath, so it's a mono green Oath Ponza. I like this deck a lot. It's a pretty gnarly deck. I get to play smoke stacks. I got 2 stacks in the main. This is pretty stock and standard Ponza, with the exception that I'm not running as many Ponza spells. I think 6 is kind of the perfect amount, in my personal opinion. I really enjoy just playing 6, but yeah, keeping the mana base really tight lets me play 4 factories, 4 ports, and 4 wastelands in this build. 28 total lands, maybe a little too high on land count. Debatable, but I'm not 100% against. I'm not against it or anything. But I also get to play 4 Treetop Village. We have a total of just 4 Terravores and 3 Call of the Herds in the main board, with a Call on the side as our threats. Wild Growth to do some ramp. Oath of Druids to hopefully beat out the creature decks. And yeah, lock them under a Sphere and Smokestack and just get to work. Sideboard, we got some anti-blue hate with Xantid Swarms. We got some graveyard hate with Crypt, anti-aggro with Zuron Orb, Powder Keg for a minor sweeper, Tranquil Domain to deal with Enchantress and those bugger blue-white replenish decks, and then just a 4th call on the side for when we need it against certain matchups. So this is a fun deck. It's not a budget deck. I can't call it that. This is 161 ticks on here. It's just how it is. Sadly, I believe Winter's Grasp was expensive and Thermokarst. The Oath of Druids are pretty expensive. The Spear of Resistance are as well. Ports are very expensive, as are Wastelands. It's just a bummer. You know, it's going to happen. In paper, this deck's slightly cheaper, but still relatively expensive. But we lack access to red, which is a bummer, but I don't own Mox Diamond, so you're not going to see me running a Mox Diamond Oath list. Just how it is. I play what I can buy, or I play online what I can play in paper. So, yeah, this should be fun. I'm excited to give this a test. I know it's kind of a redo of a deck I did previously, but I've been wanting to come back to this and try it and just see how it feels with a couple of tweaks made to it. And see. So appreciate everybody who watches and leaves comments. You guys are fantastic. I love interacting with you. If you got anything to say during this video, drop a comment down below and I'll love to have a chat with you. But without further ado, let's hop on in. We are on the draw here. I don't think that is a keepable hand, sadly. This is interesting. I'm going to keep this. I think I'm going to bottom. Oh, they said howdy. What a nice folk. I'm going to bottom that. I'm just going to fetch here. Toss me down a nice little Wild Growth. Make them think I'm on Enchantress. Helm of Awakening. We're playing against some spicy boys out here. I mean, that actually goes super hard. I'm not going to lie to you, because look at this. I can just Winter's Grasp and do a Treetop Village. Okay. Next turn, I just stick them in the stacks. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think it's time to stick them on the stacks. Playing against the little Medallion Storm. Still love that impulse art. You can't take it away from me. Nothing you can do. I love what I love. Can't take it away from me. Love that card, though. Can't wait to get to play with it more soon. With the project coming up. Uh-oh. I'm just gonna F6. They are mega meditating. Frantic search. Fear no God. Fear no God in the eyes of the Lord. I don't have any mail protection in this deck. You know, never even came across my mind. Pedal. Meditate. Nice little AK, because why not? Little 1 mana untap all your lands? No. Impulse. They can still brain freeze me here, though. Does that do 4 or 2? I can't remember. Yeah, frantic search, untap. Look at them just going off. Said I fear no god. What kind of basics we running over here? Mirrodin. That's what I thought. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yep, AK that up. Go ahead, draw yourself 4 cards for the cost of 1 mana. I'm not getting another turn. Again, enjoying another hard-pressed cider from the old Trader Joe's. We get it. You can storm. Merchant Scroll legal in this format? Can't remember. I feel like it's gotta be. I think this is a deck that's gonna prey on us unless we can find the one bugaboo or one bugger. Xantid Swarm don't really matter. Although I guess they can win at instant speed, can't they? So Xantid Swarm actually kind of does matter. They're just netting so much mana right now. All right, GG's. Yeah, I'm not gonna make you play it out. Don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. All right. Xantid Swarm, powder kegs. Try and get under that stack. Yeah, it was sick. I like it. I'm not a combo player, but I can respect the hustle, you know? Wow, I meant to stick another. Huh, screwed that up. I meant to stick a 3rd naturalize on the board here. Whoopsie. Alrighty. So, Oath of Druids. Dead card. They're not going to let that hang around for too long. Got the stacks. We're going to leave the stacks. I like the stacks. Let's see. What do we want here? Sphere of Resistance is definitely a must keep. Let's just take one of our... You know what? I like the art on Thermokarst a bit more than Winter's Grasp. Boom. Alright, we got the play here. We have a naturalize. We got a little bit of Rampy McRampersons. Hit the wild growth. Wastelands are pretty much dead here. That's alright though. We're just gonna port them up. Hit them high, hit them low. Don't you know? They got a little 1-mana action on us here. Okay. Lotus Petal. Very nice. What I'm gonna do here is cast Call of the Herd for 1 last mana, and then Helm of Awakening. Gotcha. Alrighty. Not gonna be able to tap him down. It's alright though. Next turn. Flashback Call of the Herd. Begin the Elephant on the Elephant Beats. No land from him. Another Wild Growth. Not too shabby if you ask me. Let's get in with it. We'll go use all of that. Very nice. And then we'll stick another Wild Growth on here. They could storm out here. Very real possibility. I can just F6. Let's see how it goes. Cloud of Fairies. This is the type of deck though that just isn't going to be an easy one for us to beat, to say the least. Unless I could have got one of the artifacts. The +1 mana artifacts. Merchant Scroll. Let's see what they go and get. Frantic Search? Nah, I can't Frantic Search from this position. Snap? Probably Snap. Unless they already got Snap. Impulse. Interesting. These two Terravores in my hand are kind of feeling bad, you know? Lotus Petal. Untap. Alrighty. Let's boot this up. Let's get to work. Attack with all creatures. And I'm going to Thermokarst. Okay. Got me a 1/1 Terravore I can play with now. This deck's fun in its own regard. What was that? You draw 2 cards and each other player draws a card. Wild. Very, very wild. There's a Cloud of Fairies here. That could be good. Alrighty. Let us boot up. Get in for some beats. Put them to 8. Okay. They got a Snap? No. No Snap. I'm going to just drop in a nice little Xanthid Swarm. Float oodles of mana. Because I can. They can win at instant speed. So we might not actually get anywhere here. We can hide this. We already saw that happen. This card's a Brain Freeze. Interesting. Cloud of Fairies. Undoing the Rishid import. I feel like they got the number of mana that they need right now. This deck looks like a lot of fun, though. You get to play some cool stuff. Cloud of Fairies is classic. Meditate's a banger. You know, it's like a very all-in card. Frantic Search, banger. All right, GG's. Thought about a big blue stacks deck. Don't know exactly how that would go, but I guess Crypt has some play here. Is there anything that's just like really like possibly bad against them? And I don't think so. I'm just gonna go back in. Well, we got a real interesting concept here. We have the sphere, but no additional green source. So I'm gonna try and just ride out like sphere and factory, maybe? I'm not sure. Wasteland. Helm of Awakening. Okay. I'm actually just gonna play a sphere and then a Rishid import. And then next turn I'll naturalize. If they have a ruby or a sapphire medallion, I'll naturalize that. Oh. Well, ain't that kind of a predicament. Let me go and fetch a red source or green source. No, I think I just straight up naturalize that. Put us both under attacks. They get their impulse at the correct rate. Hey, mulligan kind of far? No counterspell. Interesting. Okay. So they're back to parity. If I could find another green source, life would be... Ooh. Oh boy. I like that. Smokestack it is. We are going to begin stacking up. Okay. Sacrifice. Yup. Yes. Ooh, second forest is a banger. Stick that on there. Oh, I forgot. Hit one of their islands. And just say go ahead. Upkeep. We're gonna let them sack something. Board them. They do have stuff to do at instant speed. GG's. All right. Took him down. Took down Mono Blue Storm. All righty. Well, hey, not too bad. Could use a third naturalized. That's my fault. So ain't no big deal. We can get it set up, but let's hop into the next one here. On the draw here versus Pansiacs. Nah, can't keep this. My soul wants me to keep this. But the part of my body that makes the decisions known as the brain. I think mulligan there as well. What in tarnation is going on here? Bottom. Bottom. And bottom. Well, that's a sad mull to 4. Somehow we got a no lander in a 28 land deck. That's pretty low statistically. Forest. Could have wastelanded him there. Maybe should have. Still a potential in my deck. But we got some good land destruction. Look at them running. Ooh, Mox Diamond. What are you pitching over there? Hardcore wastes. A dark car waste. I always say that wrong. I say it wrong every time. I don't mean to. That's a library, all right. Could use one of them myself. I didn't get it though. We're gonna hit the dark car wastes. Probably should have hit that turn 1. But ain't no biggie. Ain't no thing. I know we're on a low mull here. This is kind of a tough game 1 for us. I'm gonna F6 because we don't have anything we can really do here. I played against this type of deck. Ooh, I played against Bant Oath, I think. Was it Oath or just Terrageddon? I think it was Bant Terrageddon I played against at the monthly for the Duress crew. Sweet deck, in all honesty. It's like a really, really rad deck. Super fun to play against. Alright, put Treetop Village in and just pass right through. Let them do their thing. We're not behind on mana, which is kind of a insane concept, in all honesty. But this is a land-heavy deck. Maybe too many lands, but still is mana-heavy. Ooh, they eat. What they eat? 1 card? Maybe this is like Bant Aloran or something? I'm really not certain. But I think what we should do here, let's just nuke it downtown a little Thermokarst on the Yavimaya coast and see what they got anything to say about it. I assume they do, but... Oh, Marcadia Mask Counterspell. A opponent of culture. I don't want to assume your identity, but an opponent of culture. Taste it, too. Good looking art there. You're picking up what I'm putting down. So, alrighty. It's going to be a little bit of a tough one for us. I see Xantid Swarms in our future. We'll see what they're playing. If they're on a true Terravore build here, then I can't be toying with all this. Hope another land draw here. Ooh, naturalize. Yeah, let's just pick off that Sylvan Library. No need to toy around. Okay, library is gone. I'm missing land drops. It's tough. It always sucks when you miss a land drop in a deck like this. That's a little FOF action here. Oath. And a Darkar Wastes. And Flooded Strand. Always take the bigger pile. Yeah. We want to see Oath. Oath is good for the soul. I don't feel a burning desire to slam down anything crazy. So this looks like Oath again. Nah, sorry. They just banned Oath probably. Yep. Oath of Druids. We're way outclassed here. They have counter spells. They got a little bit of everything. I think we're gonna try and get our own Sylvan Library online here. Probably get countered. If I had to guess. I mean, I would counter it. If I was the opponent, I'd counter it. You see me sitting over here missing land drops. Oh, he's gonna let me have it? Cool. Maybe they got naturalized or something. I ain't got no land drop, so. There's the Darkar Waste. Factory, get the boots. I'm vibing with the Sphere of Resistance, but I might end up just popping off a Thermokarst here. Okay. Yeah, I'll use the ability. Let's put that on top and that on top. Put that on the ground. Boots on the ground. I'm gonna Thermokarst away their Mishra's Factory. See if we can get this to resolve. This art always cracks me up. This cat just celebrating over here. I don't know. I find it really funny. Prohibit. You just hit me with a prohibit. Unbelievable. That's not a big deal though. They can get some small beats in. I'll just return the favor. Okay. Let's see. What do we got on top of the deck here? Yes, I will. I actually don't hate this. Put on top. Put on top. Let's see. Nice little Sphere of Resistance here for you. They're about to say, do not pass go. Do not collect $100. They got more than enough mana, so I wouldn't even be tweaking about it if I were them. But I'm also not them, so. All right. Let's see if this catches the swords or not. Ah, here it comes. Here it comes. I knew you had one. I knew you had one. You're not sneaky. You didn't fool me. Oh man, double factory. That's a bummer. All right, so they're gonna pump. Are they trying to race right now? Technically, I think they can race. But I'll have a land drop here, which should be good enough to keep me moving. All right. That'll put me at 12. I play a land. Boom. Enchant. Yeah. Put on top. Pay for. Let's see. Oh, yo. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. I forgot about Sphere of Resistance. They don't. I got a special kind of stupidity. You know, my breed's special. I got a special kind of stupidity. It's tough to find. Okay. Tap that land. When you tap this, they then can't pump that factory. So puts them in a real awkward position, you know? But they're about to be beating me on the damage race. I gotta find some answers real quick. Or we are no longer in business. Okay, Windswept Heath. Yeah, use that. My own oath. Alright, put it on top. Put it on top. Play it. We just fire this up. Imagine if they have another swords right here. Aight. Aight. Xantid Swarm. Always a house. Powder Keg. Always a house. Call the herd. We want to come in. All good. I ain't mad about it. No need to apologize. No need to apologize. Don't you worry about it. I'm gonna see if they keep their oaths in or out. Smokestack I still like if we could actually slip her through. We're bringing in 6. I gotta cut some more. They're gonna hit land drops. 1 of each. Bring this in. Hit them high, hit them low with a little wasteland action. We got double green for our winter's grass. We have a wasteland. I fear no man. You know, I gotta say, while Pone's mulligan, one of the local homies, Brian, great dude, Bochi Piles, if I remember sticking on the video here, I will, said I was like the Bob Ross of, you know, this type of online stuff. I gotta say, it's one of the nicest comments I ever got, so thank you, Brian. But, all right, fair. We gonna eat that up. I'm about to be grubbing. Watch this. Nom. Straight up. Nothing to say about it. I was a little hungry. I gotta think that they got whatchamacallits, right? Wayfarers and all that nonsense. Do I stupidly drop in a treetop? I do. I didn't learn. I'm not gonna sit here and lie about it. That's a problem. Let's not have any more of that. And instead, let's Winter's Grasp away that plains. There we go. Next turn, I think I'm going to boot up the factory. It's kind of the vibe that I'm on. Boot up the factory, let it hit, see if they want to burn a seal on it. If they burn a seal on it, life's looking a lot better. Come on, burn the seal. You going swords it? It's an even better outcome, almost. So I got another one of them. See, they got an impulse here. No impulse. They do got an island, though. Sorry, I'm going to continue to port them off of. Ooh, a dust bowl. I think I just develop another one. Nah. We don't want to do all that. We'll just port them off of white here. We really want to get them to use their Seal of Cleansing on a Mishra's Factory here. That way we can develop a smokestack. And hopefully just outvalue. Show and tell. Well, that's awkward. But sick. Talk about sick. Yeah. I take that every day of the week. I want you to know that. If you are watching this, Pansex, love it. I absolutely love that. Seriously. I can't tell you how big of a fan I am of that. You just did that to me. I'll take it as an honor even, if you want to look at it that way. We're going to call, we're going to fetch, we're going to drop down a Xantid Swarm. I really, really, really need a decent setup here. I think I'm going to lay a block down with the elephant token. Ooh. You fear the Xantid Swarm, do you? I respect that. All right, we're going to lay a block down here. That Seal of Cleansing was tough. That's really what did us in. Dust Bowl. Let's see if I can get them to commit to something here. I would like them to. Come on, blow it up. You know you want to. You're no fun. You are no fun. Whatever. I'll play a Spear of Resistance. GG's. Seal has me locked off. Nothing I can do about it. Nothing I can do about it. We aren't going to be able to win out of that. We don't have any hard removal. We're mono green. I will reveal my hand. I wanted to dump that smokestack, but the Seal Cleansing would have just taken it away. Really sick. Bant show and tell. Pansaics, you got the key to my heart. Tell you that much. Love me some Bant show and tell. Hopefully I can find a list for that. Yeah, had it since opening. You know what, PanCX? If you are in the comment, talk to me. I want to have a chat about it. Love the deck. Let's hop into the last and final match here. On the play, check out the name on this Lasser lad over here. Red Lemonade with Stang. A Stang Gang. Alrighty. Now we can't keep that, sadly. Wow, that's a hand. We're gonna keep that. I think we're gonna bottom the probably just a forest. These Urza's Forest are, in my opinion, my professional opinion, criminally underrated. Drop on a Wild Growth here. Let them think, ooh, is this going to be Enchantress? No, it's not. It's mono green Terravore. That's a Weather Wayfarer. All right, so we're playing against a similar deck. But what we're going to be able to do is just drop Sylvan Library and chill out. Easy as can be. Just going to play myself a Sylvan Library. I'm going to keep it pushing. Wasteland don't got nothing on me. Oh, they got their own Sylvan Library, do they? Okay. We will use it. Put on top. Put on top. I'm kind of feeling just a nice little Oath of Druids here. Nothing to worry about. A little windswept heath action. If they gemstone mine, they will have the opportunity to deal with me. And go ahead and tutor out whatever land they want. That's at their own discretion, though. Obviously, we're green-white. Don't know what else they're cooking. They could be green-white-red. They could be green-white-blue on another Bant setup. But alas. They got a weather Wayfair. Nothing they can do about it except for swords it. Should be kind of dope. Risk Grove. Tossing the gemstone mine back. Interesting. They're not going to get their beats in. I'm going to target them. Say, A-OK. Yes, I will use it. Okay. Yes, I will. Put that on top of the library. Put that on top of the library. I'm gonna fetch. Did I fetch before? Oh, I dumped the naturalize. I'm an idiot. Natural born. I'll have you know. Let's take out the risk growth. They got nothing to wasteland unless they want to wasteland their own thing. Blow to mana. That puts some. Oh, GG's. All right, all right. Well, we took game one. We were on the play, though, to be fair. Powder Keg is nice here. I don't hate Tranquil Domain. Zoran Orb? I don't think so. Probably not going to Oath against them. Probably not. Probably not. Let's see. Call the Herds are super good. Spheres are good. Stacks are really spicy meatballs. We'll just bring in a nice little 61 card special. Let's keep it. Why not? We'll do it for science. You gotta naturalize to deal with any of their nonsense. That counts as nonsense. Well, not a whole lot we can do about that turn one because we don't own Mox Diamonds. Womp womp. But we can naturalize that library, send it to the Shadow Realm, and we can also wasteland their gemstone mine. I'm kind of digging that. Phyrexian Furnace. All right. Let's. You know what? We could put them down to like no mana, but I'm going to hit the library. And then I'm going to wasteland you. Yep. Look at this. Both of us back at the same amount of mana. What can I say? We got more cards in hand even. Yeah, I mean, let's just bring the smoke. Why not? A little Tharmacurse action. Get some 4/4 Vores down if we want. 5/5 Vores. Weather Wayfair getting to work over there. I'm gonna smokestack them. Why, you ask? Because I can. I'm gonna drop that stack. I'm gonna also drop down a Terravore. Next turn. They can swords it. I'll sack away my Wasteland. Or my Rishid Import. Probably my Rishid Import. I'll probably drop in a Sylvan Library next turn. They can go get themselves a land. They can waste my waste. Or waste my port. if that's on the vibe they're on. They might just be kind of hungry for some manas right now. Windswept Heath. Okay. Just give me a random oath. That'd be sick. Hey, this guy is blessing me. Look at them. Okay, I don't gotta sack anything. I will put a suit counter on. Ugh, temptations are everywhere. Let me tell you. I don't like you having any planes. Be gone, planes. They're gonna have to sack something here. Okay. Sack away their furnace. Well, well, well. They can keep hitting land drops. That's a good thing for them. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna sacrifice the port. I will not put another suit counter on it yet. Forest was a beautiful pickup. All my homies love that. We're gonna drop in a Terravore. They want to swords it? They can. I'm not gonna stop them. Let's see. Are they hiding the what's the name of the tech? It's the oh, that's not the tech. I was gonna say the secret tech. Forget the name of it. Okay, that goes away. Here we can just sack our own forest. Okay. I'm not gonna let you have my wasteland. That's for me and myself. I'll sacrifice this forest. No. Let me go to combat. See if they got a swords or not. No swords. I'm going to drop a Sylvan Library out. They can go get themselves another land here. The issue is with the Risk Grove. City of Traders. They got to sack some. I should have put that up to 2 suit counters and just forced them to sack out. Do we just kind of soft lock them here or what? All right, we did. GG's. Ended up soft locking them. Not 100% sure what kind of build they were on, but super gnarly. Took 2-1 here in testing. Let's talk about it in the outro. Well, everybody ended up going 1 or 2-1. I do apologize. I recorded in my view that I recorded now, so you're not going to be able to see it properly. Apologies for that. Can't fix it. Maybe you could fix it, but I don't have the power. I'm not smart enough for the computer. But went 2-1. We took down Medallion Storm in a real nice control setup. Didn't seem like they had much counter magic. A little confusing out of a mono blue deck, but regardless, I digress. I know it's a pure combo deck. We ended up dropping to Bant Show and Tell. Whoever you are, you got my heart. I'm a fan. I want to do whatever you are doing. Let me tell you. And then we ended up beating, I think it was Green White Geddon. That's what it seemed like. We just sat down and just controlled them. Takeaways from the deck, it's fun. This is a fun deck for me. If I get to blow up your lands, drop a Sylvan Library, roll a little Oath of Druid, see what you want to do about it. Huge fan of it. I think Wild Growth is a great card. It's not obviously not a Mox Diamond, but it's pretty gnarly. Smokestack felt so good here. I've been thinking for a long time about building like a big blue lockout deck or something. I can't find a finisher for it, but if I do, it's game over. I will be running smokestacks in that, and I will be running a lot of them. But yeah, that felt really good. Xantid Swarm, people feared the Xantid Swarm. They were like, nope, get that out of here. 8 of Swords at one point. Much respect for that. So yeah, this deck's fun. I just wanted to take it for another spin to see how it felt in this meta. And, you know, we played one off meta deck and two pretty much on meta decks. And it was 1-1 versus on meta and 1 versus off. So, hey, you can't beat that, you know? Like, 2-1 on a little testing phase of this. I could definitely see myself sleeving this up and taking it to, like, a local F&M type of thing, one of the monthlies or something, and just having a good time. Being able to jam a couple of these, you know, stacks pieces on and just let people deal with it. So here you go, have fun. That's right up my alley. So yeah, this is a blast. If you enjoy resource denial decks and stacks type of decks in general, because this can sit into an aggro or a control, it's definitely more control. It's more tempo control if you want to call it anything. It feels pretty spot on. I like this build. Definitely would probably cut one of the Xantid Swarms, or I'd probably cut a Zoran Orb and slot in a third Naturalize, maybe even like cut a Crypt and a Zoran Orb and then bring in 2 Naturalize on the board. That'd be my recommendations. I meant to, but I didn't, so I screwed that up. But regardless, great games. I apologize again for the weird aspect ratio you're going to be seeing with some names cut off or what have you. Did not mean to do that, just accidentally left it in the like deck tech recording it's called. So yeah, appreciate you all watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I had a ton of fun recording this, and this is the type of deck I enjoy. So this has been 3-2 Brew, and until next time, cheers.